Hey everyone, this is Mark from the Pepperidge Farm Owners Association of America, just with a quick tip on printing up price lists. So let's go through this. This will be a short little video here. I want to bring up a Walmart. This video will also go over a few other things. I thank everyone for their patience on watching the videos that the association has already posted. This one should be under 5 minutes in total. But once we go ahead and we load up our store, click on the menu, click on the account card. Let me get back here. Then we click down where it says price, and then print. So while that's printing up, I just want to go over a few things real quick. Let's take a look at a few price lists here that I've already printed. As you can see, this one here shows a price of $6.66. This one shows a price of $5.08. Question is, what account is this for? Because when we go up to the top, we realize it just says price list. How can Pepperidge Farm tell me in court, if I submit this as evidence, what store this is for? I can easily claim, well, geez, Pepperidge Farm, I have no idea. Well, let's go back real quick to what our contract says. Our contract says, for distribution of foregoing products, so on and so forth. Let's go down to the bottom here. Calculated at the rate of 20% of published prices in effect from time to time. As we mentioned in the first video, this is a published bulletin price list. It has a date on the effective. This is good for all accounts. And it will go ahead and it will list the items, the UPC, the weight, the wholesale, and it will go on and on and on. This one is 7 pages long, and by the way, this is the one that we had in effect for the first Walmart 508 EDLP, whatever EDLP means, because that is not part of the contract. As we can see here, we look in $6.66. This isn't Mark doing this. This is straight from Pepperidge Farm. Let's go down now to the last page. This price bulletin is an updated list of consigned products, Schedule B to the consignment agreement, and supersedes any previous price bulletin. We go back to our example here. This says absolutely nothing. This is nothing more than a charade that Pepperidge Farm is doing. So anyways, let's go back. Here is my latest one that I just printed up for I don't know, let's take a look and see what store. It just says price list. Gives me the time and date that it's run. But again, absolutely no itemization in terms of what account this is for. So let's go back to the handheld here because I want to show you something. Now this is something that I think is being done intentionally because I have been printing up price lists for a while. And I have not had this problem since, or I'm sorry, I have not had this problem until Pepperidge Farm changed the price to $5.08. And the only thing that I can conclude is Pepperidge Farm is trying to stifle the distributor to go on printing up price lists. The reason why I say this is each week I print up about 9 price lists, and it will take me 45 minutes to an hour. And here's the reason why. Okay, I loaded up the store. I'm going to press the account card. And now I have a different screen. Item promotional details. Now once I'm on this screen, no matter what I do, this screen will not close out. The only way to close out this screen is to do a reboot. So I go ahead and I do my reboot, then I print the next price list. Again, this is my personal belief that Pepperidge Farm is doing this intentionally. I have emailed the help desk twice, Bill Mansfield once. Now, granted, Bill Mansfield was on vacation. That was a notification that I received. But the help desk never got back to me. So, what is the distributor to believe here? What I have here is price lists from different accounts for the last several weeks. And again, just don't do the Walmarts. Do your Walmart stores, each Walmart you have, and go ahead and mark on them what it is. But then go ahead and print up a list for each chain account. It doesn't have to be each store, just each chain. The reason why we're doing this is we're trying to prove price discrimination. If you have any questions on what price discrimination is, please review the first video of this series. But this is what the lawyers are looking for. It's like, Mark, how is Pepperidge Farm doing price discrimination with Walmart? Well, this is how. You see, $6.66, $5.08. That is price discrimination. When I'm done with that, I usually take my invoices. And again, all this takes time. We all purchase businesses that are worth a sizable investment, and you need to protect it. And to protect it, there is paperwork involved. So if we take a look here, I have a whole bunch of screenshots. This is also covered in one of the videos. Again, that if I go to Pepperidge Farm is telling me on their website that this price is $6.66. Yet if I go ahead and just look at the sheet over here, it says $5.08. Then if I turn around and I go to the settlement statement under the unit price, it will say $6.66. So which is it? Again, I believe that Pepperidge Farm is doing this intentionally, just trying to muddy the waters. And this is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. And it's unfortunate that Pepperidge Farm will not have dialogue and will force court action. One of the reasons why Pepperidge Farm loves going to court, well, loves going to court is probably a bad term. One of the reasons why Pepperidge Farm will go to court is they realize that they can tie this up in court for 3 to 5 years, which that is just a shame with our court system. However, with the attorneys that we are working with that are currently litigating with Pepperidge Farm, we think that this can be part of that lawsuit as well. And likewise, several of the attorneys are forwarding this information to federal regulators. And so we are going to see what we can do with that. But we need your help. We need you, those who are serious in trying to stop this. Now let's just face the facts right now. Trying to recoup money for what Pepperidge Farm has already taken from us is going to be extremely difficult. But at the same time, my goal is to make sure that we can stop this from the future. I am tracking some of the bakery guys who are sending me their scanned base sheets, and these guys are losing week in and week out, and we just need this to stop. So let's go take a quick look here. And if I bring up the spreadsheet, okay, so here is my spreadsheet. Currently, after the 5 stores that I service, so far this has cost me about $1,000 in lost commissions. Click over to the pallet payment tab. Only 2 of my stores receive pallet payment. I have several people ask me about this page. This is the invoice documentation. The main reason for this is to help the lawyers out, because when you go to court, everything needs to be documented. It needs to be submitted as evidence. And if you know that you're going to be going to court or submitting this to lawyers in part of a class action lawsuit, this would be very beneficial to have. So you just go ahead and fill this out each week. Each week, granted now I have about 50 entries, but this is for 3 weeks. But each week, this whole process should take you approximately 10 minutes. While this process here of just printing up invoices will probably take you anywhere from a half hour to 45 minutes. Then when I'm done printing up all my invoices, I just go ahead, put them in an envelope and store them for future reference. Hopefully that will help out, and look forward to the next video.